What is up, YouTube fam? Robbie C here. Welcome back to another video. We're at Shadow Lake Disc Golf Course, and if you have been a watcher of the channel, you know that means, and probably especially if you saw the thumbnail, we're testing out an alternative to my R Pro pigs today, and it is one gem that the internet never wanted to see. JK, the internet definitely wanted to see it. We all wanted to see it, and Innova never wanted us to see it. We're testing out star pigs. So I'm asking today, how are you doing today, Jeff? Are you having a good one?
So catch me if I fall.
All right, we've been talking about it. We've been whining about it, and you know, in 2024, until they make this more popular, we're going to continue to talk about it. But the star pig has been a staple of any true pig farmer's collection of their pig pen, you may say, for quite a few years now. As you saw in Vlogmas, I have over 60 pigs in my collection, and this adds one more to it. Now, I had a white star pig from a special run, but one of my moderators, my homeboy Wes, holding it down, looking out for me, always keeping his eye out for deals and things that I may be looking for. He found a guy named Tyge, T-Y-G-E, who was selling this pig bag kept from the original run, so I had to get it. But I'll be 100% honest. I'd never thrown my white star pig because A, I didn't want anything to happen to it, and B, I didn't want to fall in love with a disc that I only had one of from a special run. But here we are. Now I've got two. So I technically have a backup to this beauty right here. And in theory, a star plastic pig is gonna hold its flight for a lot longer. All you zone lovers, all you premium plastic overstable approach throwers who've had the same overstable approach disc in your bag for years, holding that spot over and over again, the hope and dream is that Star Pig's gonna do exactly that. Now, where did this pig come from? You'll see that it says Star Pig from Infinite Discs. It has that little lineup on there, and it's actually from the Infinite Discs VIP Club in December of 2020. The featured disc for December 2020 was a very rare run of the popular pig approach disc in star plastic. Innova typically only runs the pig in a softer blend because of the difficulty in running the mold with premium plastic blends. We were able to pay the extra expense to get this run as a special edition disc for the VIP Club, and it was an instant collectible. They paid extra. That's all it takes. It takes finances. We know that's the key. So here's us asking day, I don't know how many, for premium plastic pigs. We'll take the extra expense. Give us premium plastic Halo Star pigs. Just do it. We know you can. It exists. The internet confirms that you ran them. Let's see how she flies. Okay, you guys know the drill. We are playing 9 holes. We're gonna go 4 backhand, 5 forehand, and really try to air these things out. We got 216 feet for this first one. Just sits right there up there on that ridge. The beautiful thing is that we have played this course several times, testing pigs and pig alternatives out. So we're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna put Mr. Premium Plastic right down there. Starting off with R Pro, dive by my guy, Ricky Penley. Game on. Okay, she flared a little bit. Should be up the hill. She's stable. She's stable. She got a little kick. Hopefully she's fine. So the safe part about this hole is if you start far enough down the hill, you can flare into the hill because it ramps up here. Wind howling off the lake, nothing but a straight headwind putt to get us started with the R Pro for the day. But you know, new year, new shoes, new me. Game on, baby. Game on. Premium plastic Star Pig is upside down. So she definitely flared up there and rolled. I'm gonna go ahead and say we got a little lucky that it only got to here. It's a rude start. Rude start, Star Pig. That's fine. Now, if you know me, you know that I love a good seafoam pig. Precious Child is seafoam blue, so excited for Star. 200 feet right here. It's hole 4 for the course, hole 2 for the video. Now, we have, throughout the entirety of throwing this hole, We've usually thrown this one really good. We've thrown our regular pig good, and our optional pig, our alternative pig, has not gone great. But today's where we have the solution to that. Oh, we turned it. Doors open. Doors open. I wanted to make sure that we got a consistent, we hit that release. So we pulled it. Okay, I liked it. You could see it even like, maybe I rolled my wrist in an effort to try and make sure that I didn't throw it down the hill, but still popped up a little bit, faded out. We're great with that. The other nice thing about this is that because we have really tried multiple discs as an alternative, we kind of got like a baseline score of what a good day out here is versus a bad day. Wind is really pushing hard this way. Yeah, I mean, that's just insight for you. So can't really loft her up there because it'll blow over and end up in a rollaway. So we kind of gotta give the 3 here, or say we're gonna take the par. Now this one, a little closer. This could be the caveat, but we're gonna give this one a run. Give her a chance. Yeah. There's that flare potential we were worried about. She got up there. I like the height. It just rolled a little. She's right there. We'll take it. That is pars for both. Trying to think on the Gummy Champ. I know they both birdied the first hole and then par, and then we bogeyed this one. So I'm pretty sure we were even coming out of this hole with the Gummy. Let's see what we can do here. 220 feet. Big flare, and it settles up there real nice. That's going to be an easy birdie for our pro. Nestled up there as well. I like that it's overstable. I know a lot of people were like, maybe when you flattened the other pig out that it made it way more overstable, and maybe that's why you didn't like it. I like that a pig is overstable, and I really am okay with the premium plastic pig being super overstable, because I have other pigs in my bag that if I need a straighter shot that's still gonna fade, that a pig can serve. But that reliable, when I throw it, I know it's gonna fade. That's what I'm looking for in a pig. And honestly, when you have to cycle them so often because of the R Pro, that's when you get dicey. Is like, you use the same pig for a month and a half, and then suddenly, if I'm using it a lot, I don't know if it's gonna hold or not. I need you to like rest in the hill, brother. That's fine. Game on. And then of course, -2 to -1. It's a one stroke game. I had some friends just leave me on the tee pad. They gave me some advice. They said, hey, make sure you too, man. Make sure you try to throw it in the basket. And I said, okay, I'll make you proud. 230 feet. That's what we thought was gonna happen. I didn't necessarily wanna wear the hoodie, guys. It's not that I didn't wanna wear the hoodie because of what's on it. Let's just go ahead and make that preference. I actually keep this in my car, this swanky hoodie in my car at all times, in case I need a hoodie, in case my wife needs a hoodie. But I put the hoodie on just to be a little extra careful, in case I needed that extra warmth, so that I could try to blame the coldness of my hands a lot less. Really wanna see these Frisbees fly. 230 feet, uphill the whole way. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's bad. You gotta trust it, Dennis. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. Door is open. Oh yeah. We're so sore and tight and all that. I've not played, at the time of filming this video, I've not played in about 2 weeks. So we're really feeling that soreness. I'm not getting any clean hits right now. To be honest, not sure which one's further away from the basket, but it's probably the R Pro. I like it. I like it. I mean, the door is opening just in a multitude of ways. It opened with the early release over here for a chance for Star Pig to make a move, and then it didn't. And then Star Pig had a chance to make a move by sinking the putt, put the pressure on our pro boy. But old Trusty got a chance. Yeah, didn't really commit there. Okay, all square, coming out. 260 feet, a little downhill, and then it flattens out pretty fast. This is a hole that I bet there are people thinking about this and thinking about this hole, and you're looking at, there's wide open space to the right and there's stuff on the left. And you may be telling yourself, why are you calling this a forehand hole? Because there's all that open space to the right. My honest thought is that there's more safety to the right. And if you go and you throw the backhand, and we've had, obviously throughout the video so far, a couple early releases, a couple not great hits, and so they're fading out hard. That fades out into the water feature. So if it's gonna fade out and be overstable, it's gonna fade to safety on the right side. So as long as I give it height, we should have plenty of what we need to get there. 260 feet, let's see what we got. That's pretty nice, that's pretty nice. It's gonna be in the circle. Star Pig, big shoes. Here we go, Star Boy. That is equally nice. Now I will say, that pig flipped. You'll see, that got up. It got up real fast. It never really thought about turning all the way over, but it got up real fast. And then it still faded pretty hard and got further right, so I like that. Putt from our pro boy. See what she's got. Go and put her in the basket. Grab the 2 here. Okay. Got to give her a chance, Mr. Crawford. Got to give her a chance to go on the basket. Speed racer coming by. Welcome to the back roads. Woo! That's all square. Now that Star Pig's earned its right and honor of being on top of the box, I think it's time to talk about like the hand feel of this particular Star Pig. So it definitely has some dome to it. Good little bit of dome, but it's not necessarily like, oh man, it feels horrendous. I imagine running a premium plastic pig that most of them are gonna come out with some form of dome. I think that because I'll admit that there's probably complications and difficulties trying to get this thing cooked up. And I'm okay if it has some dome to it, because I'd rather have a domey premium plastic pig than a non-existent premium plastic pig. So if you got to get dome on it, that's fine. Another thing that people mentioned when I was talking about one of the reasons I didn't like the gummy champion pig was the thumb track is designed to give me some firmness and some stability to the disc. So with the gummy champion pig, and not only the one I de-domed, but really all 3 of them that I held, doing my little grip test and trying to feel it, that flight plate was so thin and so gummy that it negated the use of the thumb track, because it wasn't really a thick rim at all, or a thick flight plate. There was no gusto to the flight plate, whereas this one, this Star one, actually has like the movement that I'm getting on it is just me pressing the dome. Once I get to like the actual rim, or the like edge of the flight plate to rim, it's pretty solid, which feels fantastic. All right, 244 feet, can't be right early. Here we go. That's nice. So flips up. What's so curious about this pig is that it's flipping up so easily, but it's not like flipping up and rolling over. It's flipping up and then it's falling out of the sky. And I know it's overstable because it's just not really like flying super far. So 244 feet straight uphill the whole way. I mean, the most uphill hole we've played in theory so far. And she was zooming, so I like that. Yeah. You just see how much straighter that second one pushes, and as an alternative. Watch, throwing about the same arm speed, same type of shot that I'm trying to go for, and see how much faster that our pro gets moving. The Star Pig really wants to fight out, and I love that overstability. Now in today's episode of things I didn't have on my bingo card, Star Pig's actually closer to the basket. Like I said on the tee, right side, bad. So we gotta kind of try to give that spin putt a chance. Oh, 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 that would have been nice. That would have been nice to grab a stroke. Grab a stroke here. All right, tie ball game, 195 feet. This is one that we're gonna try to throw and get out of the way as fast as we can. We just hiked up a small mountain. Starboy's been flipping up, and I don't know that I necessarily wanted to do that this time. I gotta throw it soft, and I really needed to push it that thicket of trees that's straight. Need to hit that gap and then fade out. So maybe a little flip up's not bad, but let's see what we can do. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect, guys. Whoo! That's what I'm talking about. Soft enough, when you throw it soft, it doesn't stand up, it just rides. Oh my gosh. Where have you been all my life, life? Oh, that's high. I get so distracted. There's a real chance that this is going in my bag, which is a great time to talk about. I'm going to the Northeast Disc Golf Expo here at the end of the month. It's gonna be in Boxborough, Massachusetts. This is the first ever conference, or first ever expo for disc golf consumers. So you've got Discraft's gonna be there. You've got, I think Innova might be there. So we're gonna have this conversation there. I know MVP and my boy Eric are gonna be there. There's gonna be a bunch of different vendors. Joseph from Another Round. Y'all, there's gonna be content creators, pros. A lot of people are gonna be there. You need to be there too. You can go ahead and book your tickets. It's a Saturday, Sunday event, Boxborough, Massachusetts. If you're remotely within distance, it's also only 25 minutes away from Maple Hill, which means that you have an opportunity to go check that out. There's gonna be panels where people are answering questions. It was a blast last year, and I'm already stoked to be back there. So the only tricky part is that Starboy's going in the bag, it looks like, right before I possibly go play Maple Hill in the snow again. So yeah, might have to reconsider that one. Basket's on the other side of me. Kind of got to throw like a laser beam, hit that tree, and just take the three, because Starboy's parked. That's in for the three. And Starboy still closer. 3 through 6, 2 through 6. And we got a bomber downhill hole coming. Big thanks to Ben, intern Ben, as you may know him from the Nick and Matt show, for lining up the expo, getting all that worked out, and allowing me to be there 2 years in a row. Guys, can't miss event. So definitely looking forward to seeing you there. How about this? I will pack I'll pack a pig for my first ever like run with foundation. I got some extras of those. I'll pack one of them and I'll bring it with me, and we'll do like a little, I'll pack 2 and we'll do a raffle each day. That way, if you come by, you come see me at the booth, you can get a raffle ticket. Winner gets a signed pig. Sound like a win? You let me know. I was just about to toss Star Pig down, but it's got the box still. 335 feet, cluster of trees right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in that middle cluster. Let's see if we can't mush this thing. Oh, shortest big hole to try to throw a big shot. Tiny little tee box, so I couldn't even like really figure out my run. Here we go. Oh, there's those grip locks we were talking about, and that is stuck in the tree. Let the games begin. There she is, stuck in that tree. You're kidding me, bro. First try. Well, several minutes later, now that my arm is really warm now, let's see what we can do. Should be really good. Should be right where we want it. There's a pretty obvious gap. It's the largest between those trees. The basket sits just left of that main middle gap. So we're actually gonna go hyzer around and let it skip up. Or really low. I don't think it's gonna be horrific, but it's definitely a tester. Maybe that was the strategy of the R Pro Pig the whole time, was get me exhausted so that I can't throw this one as well. And then it's gonna be underneath the basket, as you see. To retain its 1 stroke lead. Well, good news is, guys, if you're ever putting on Patriots and you hit just right side chains, even if it's entirely inside the basket, right side chains with an overstable disc, it's not staying in. So got the birdie. We're immediately back to 2 under par, heading to the final hole. All right, all square, 300 feet downhill. This is what I throw on this hole normally, I do believe. I mean, the decision's kind of already made regardless of how this hole goes, but it'd be sick for it to just win outright. Woo! 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 That would have been a nasty ace to have on camera. Okay. And it's settled. It's settled just behind the pole. Got ourselves a little putt off here. Trying to see, because I know a tournament has been run out here before, does this fence line play as OB? Because there is a barbed wire fence line that is, in fact, according to someone that ran a tournament out here, or was responsible for a tournament that got ran out here, they counted this as OB. That's for safety reasons and all that jazz, because it's barbed wire. But because it's barbed wire, 1, 2, 3, there's our first meter. 1, 2, 3. We got our 2 meters off, which means that's tapping in for a 3, which is a valid strategy, especially if you're running the ace. But that piggy down there has the chance to win with a birdie here. Star boy. I mean, you guys hear all that applause? That's the applause of the future. That's the applause of hopes and dreams coming to reality. We all knew that we needed pigs in star plastic. Thank you, Tiggy. Thank you, watchers. You guys made this possible. Here's to the future. Bonus ace run. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. Bonus ace run. We really are afraid of that parking lot, huh? All right, real outro time. Star pigs, it's happening, y'all. And I'll be using my voice as loud as I possibly can to make this accessible for as many people as possible. So in the meantime, I want to say thank you so much for watching. The sun is setting and our time in this video is coming to a close. So thank you for tuning in. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Please make it fantastic for someone else too. If you're going to meet me at the Northeast Disc Golf Expo, let me know in the comments down below. Can't wait to meet all of you there and to meet some of you again who were there last year. Have a wonderful rest of your day. But for now, we're gonna leave you with the birdie.